Shalawam Israel. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH by YAHAWASHI. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And Shalawam to the elect out there doing this work of faith and labor of love, true sincerity. Right, I want to get into your topic, basically entitled, What Life Are You Fighting For? You know, and, basically, in its truth, you have your personal life and you have your life from of the truth, you know, and we have to know how to separate the two and not get them intertwined and mistaking one for the other, because every day we're supposed to be fighting for YAHAWASHI. And when you're fighting for YAHAWASHI, in a way you're fighting for your family, okay? But the vice versa around, if you're just more so fighting for your family and putting YAHAWASHI to the back burner, that's not in the right spirit. You have to thoroughly know how to separate the two and keep in mind frame what is our whole main goal of life. Going into Ecclesiastes, the last chapter, the last verse, what it said, fear the Most High, keep the commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. So we have to know our duties, our responsibilities, and we have to have the right mind frame that we don't get sidetracked, by living for this world. Okay? So this is the book of Matthew, chapter 16, verse 24. Then said Yahawashi unto his disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. Now, what does it mean to deny yourself? Okay? Deny yourself of, the extra worldly pleasures that, an average 9-to-5 working day guy would have. Whether it be, putting your family to the side to do some shows, to do the work, whether it be, not having a woman, if woman is a weakness, until you grow in the spirit enough to actually deal with the woman, okay? Having patience with things in the Lord, denying your flesh, okay? And truly living after the spirit, and taking up your cross, knowing that every single day that when we're in this truth, that our jobs can be taken from us, your woman, your kids can be taken away from you, and still treading on to do this work, man, with all truth, honesty, faith, most importantly, love, hope, and sincerity, man. This thing is basic because it's all about faith at the end of the day, For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. So if you're trying to save your life in this present world, by you thinking that within your own vain opinion, that, well, stuff is coming down hard on me. I got to do this. I got to do that. You lacking faith, and you showing that you're trying to save your life because you're putting YAHAWASHI to the back burner. So therefore, YAHAWASHI is going to cause you to lose your life in the end of this thing, man. Why you putting YAHAWASHI to the side like that, man? Having excuses. The Lord don't want to hear excuses, man. The Lord don't want to hear, I got to have this time off. I got to be away, this, that, and the third. We ain't in no time to be in no damn vacation spirit. You can't play around with the Lord. You can't take months off and then expect some type of mercy and then to try to come back. Or expect that somebody's going to understand, man. You're going to lose your life for you trying to save your life, for you not having that faith. Okay? And whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. So whatever burdens you have to bear within this truth, within this lifetime, you have to bear those things. Carry that cross for YAHAWASHI. Okay? And truly prove to the Lord that you're about this work, man. This thing is serious, man. You look at all the different examples of old and past times, when you look at different apostles and stuff like that, you had to know that a lot of them men had families. But what did they do? They put them to the side for the sake of YAHAWASHI, man. Proving their worth to the Lord. Proving that they're really about this thing. Okay? And through that, the Lord may have mercy on the brother's family, man. You know? A quick example, real quick, in the book of Hebrews 11. And it says, Hebrews 11 and 24. By faith, Moses, when he was come to years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of YAHAWAH than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season. Okay? So what did Moses do? Moses clearly lost his life to gain his life in YAHAWASHI. Okay? Moses could have had it within his mind, or you know what I'm saying? Moses could have had it within his mind, that, okay, I know what I need to do, but I'm living good right now. I'm all right right now. Forget what the Lord trying to call me to do right now. This is where I'm at. This is where I've been. I'm comfortable here. Okay? But what? He proved that he had faith, man. By doing that, by putting the Lord first, man. By actually living for the Lord and not living for his flesh, not living for his family, man. Because you know what? In these days, and even back then, that what? Women lack faith. Feminine meaning what? They minus faith. So, if he had his women and children with him at that time, or if any man would have, or you could put any man in this predicament, if any man would have had his wife and his children with him at his time, what more than likely the woman going to say? We gonna follow them and these people, these servants? I understand this is your heritage and all that, but look at how we living now. Why not continue to keep this going and ensure our future generations? But then go ahead and write and be destroyed, man. That's exactly what's going to happen to so-called brothers in this truth that wind up putting off YAHAWASHI to actually gain their life within the society. You thinking that you saving your life within the society when actually you twisted within your own vain opinion to lean towards the side of Satan, man. Real quick, this is Matthew's 10 and 37. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And he that taketh not his cross and follow after me is not worthy of me, man. When you carrying this cross, you got to realize that every step that YAHAWASHI had to take, with them crown of thorns upon his head, with them whipping his back, he couldn't even hardly carry his own cross. He needed help. Every step that he take, when you in his truth, you walking with YAHAWASHI, man. You suffering with the Lord. Okay? And for you to actually put the Lord to the side for a period of time while you got a certain situation going on, you leaving the Lord hanging, man. You supposed to be carrying the cross with YAHAWASHI, but you left him there and said, nah, go ahead and do your own thing. You got it. And you left him there bleeding, man. No mercy. Okay? How do you think the Lord feels about that, man? You can't look at this thing, or how are men going to look at me? And just having men in your mind frame that, if the men going to talk about me. You got to be worried about the Lord and what the Lord thinks first and foremost before anything, man. The Lord's opinion of you is worth more than what any brother can ever tell you. Okay? It's the Lord's opinion that counts first and foremost, man. But you have the brotherhood here to back you up. The brotherhood is your crutch through the spirit of YAHAWASHI. Okay? Because you got guys out here fearing the creature more than the creator based upon their current situations, man. That's lacking faith. This is Mark 8 and 38. Whosoever therefore shall be ashamed of me and of my words in this adulterous and sinful generation, of him also shall the Son of Man be ashamed when he cometh in the glory of his Father with the holy angels. Okay, so you being ashamed of YAHAWASHI in his words then he's going to be ashamed of you. As I use the example, you know what I'm saying, you actually walking with Yahawashi, helping him to carry that cross. You know what I'm saying? Then you just left him there. You was ashamed of him, like, nah, man, this, you know what I'm saying? And you just walked away. So now when the Lord comes back, how you think he's going to repay you? The scriptures say, but those who are my enemies, bring them hither and slay them before me, man. You only proving yourself to be an enemy of the Lord, and therefore you're an enemy of the brotherhood, man. For going against Yahawashi, for not putting him first, man. Okay, because when you put off the Lord for a period of time based upon your situation, whatever that may be, you're showing that you're ashamed of the Lord. Okay? You're showing that Yahawashi, I understand. You saying to him, I understand this, is that, and third, I got to do this work, but the situation I'm in is so hectic, I got to deal with it according to my own vain opinion. There's no other way for me to get around it. Instead of putting your trust all into the Lord, you putting your trust in your own self by going about it in that manner, man. Thinking you can handle things upon your own. We don't have no strength within this thing except it be of Yahawashi, man. You know? This book of Matthew chapter 10 verse 28. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. So if you're in a position, look, we all out there in them highways and byways week in and week out. We all know you know, the police is watching us, the feds is watching us, all type of government agencies is watching us. We all know this already. They're watching the masses of the people that are not a part of the truth. Okay? We put our lives out there week in and week out. And if you already know this and you know what this truth is about, why turn away now? Why put the Lord off now? If you come to a point, you've been in this truth for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, however long, why turn away now? Why get shook up by Esau? Okay? By them presenting something to you. And now you saying that you have to sidetrack. You got to step away for a little minute. And you expect that what, after your situation is over, that you're going to come back? Nah, man, the Lord don't rock like that, man. You crucifying the Lord afresh as it gets into, man. You know? You fearing the creature more than the creator. You fearing him that can possibly take your kids away, okay? That can have your woman removed from you, that can take your job away from you, more than the creator, Yahawashi, who controls the creature who you're afraid of, man. Does that make any sense, man? You know? This thing is all about putting Yahawashi first and glorifying the name of Yahawashi and giving thanks to Yahweh for all that he did for us, man. And by going and living more for your family and all of that, you showing that you want to lose your life. You're showing that you want to die. You showing the Lord that you want to be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction by doing so, man. You know? I got another quick example real quick. This is the book of Joshua, chapter 22 and 1. Then Joshua called the Reubenites and the Gadites and the half tribe of Manasseh and said unto them, Ye have kept all that Moses, the servant of the Lord, commanded you, and have obeyed my voice in all that I commanded you. Ye have not left your brethren these many days until this day, but have kept the charge of the commandment of the Lord your power. Now remember, okay, when Israel was going through the lands, you know, to secure the lands that Yahawashi was to give unto us, you know, the first tribes that received their inheritance on the east side of Jordan was the Reubenites, the Gadites, and the half tribe of Manasseh. So being that these were the first 3 or 2.5 tribes that received their inheritance, they could have sat back and got lax and just said to the rest of the Akim, all right, y'all go ahead and do y'all thing. Y'all go get y'all inheritance. You know, when the brethren had helped them fight to get their inheritance, you know. But the Lord said, ye have obeyed my voice in all that I commanded you and have not left your brethren, man, these many days, even though they were secure. They had their families being set up and all that. The land was theirs. Okay, but they had it to where in their mind that we're still going to follow the commandments of Yahweh Shema Shah, and we'll get back to our family later, you know. And so verse 4 says, and now the Lord your power have given rest unto your brethren, as he have promised them. Therefore now return ye and get you unto your tents and unto the land of your possession, which Moses the servant of the Lord gave you on the other side of Jordan. Okay? All because, you know, they stood faithful unto the Lord and they stuck around with the brotherhood, man. This thing is about endurance. This thing is about your faith, you know, and you trusting in the Lord that your family is going to be all right. You fighting for the Lord is fighting for your family, man. Okay? Not you worried about them and putting them in front of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. And if the Lord willing to have mercy upon your family through you doing the works, then so be it. If he's not, then so be it. This is all a part of our cross. This is all a part of us counting the cost of being in this truth, man. You know? As I said, they had their family set up, and then what? They left their families there. Trusting these tribes, they left their wife, their cattle, and all of that there in their lands, trusting in Yahweh Shema Shah that they will be good, that their situation will be good, and still went off to war, trusting in the Lord, knowing that after they warred, when they come back, their family is going to be good and well, man. So what life are you fighting for, man? Are you fighting for the Lord, or are you fighting for your immediate family, man? Are you fearing the creature more than the creator, or are you fearing the creator more than the creature? Ask yourself these questions, man. What life are you fighting for, man? You know? Hey, you know, Slaki got kind of passionate, but, you know, hey, I just hope this, you know, lesson was edifying to brothers out there, you know what I'm saying, to, you know, just to know, hey, man, you know what I'm saying, all that family stuff, you know what I'm saying, hey, man, put that to the back burner, you know what I'm saying, all the family stuff, do what you got to do as a man, but at the end of the day, the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah, had to be put first and foremost before anything. The Lord is over Esau that can threaten us, put us to death, and all of that, man. We don't have nothing to fear as long as we doing what's right in the eyes of Yahweh Shema Shah. And that's it, man, you know. So with that, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to Lek out there, doing this work of faith and labor of love and true sincerity. Shalom.